What you're looking at is a Nutnfancy review table. In fact, this is my next review I'm staging. It's going to be on the Buck Cirrus series of knives, and they're cool collectible knives. They got some imperfections, and you'll see them when I do my review. A couple things I don't like about them, but I sure love their looks, and they're great collectible knives. Anyways, this is my review table. I'll step back here a little bit so you can get a bigger shot of it. Oftentimes you don't see the mess on the side. I just concentrate on this clean portion. Actually, when I do a review, I like a totally clean background, so the only thing that's the focus is the knife. And so that's what you're interested in seeing. That's what I would be interested in seeing. That's what I show you. But this video is just kind of going to show you a little bit around the office and what's going on here with the review table. You guys want to see like all my knives, I know, but I'll probably just trickle them out. I'm not going to. It's just too much logistics to set them all out. I will do them here and there, show you little snippets of what's going down, but you'll see them in the reviews as they come forward. And I'm sure there's people got better collections than I do, that's for sure. So let's get on with the review table. And this is not staged, this is just kind of how it looks right now. I didn't try to clean it up at all. Now normally my knives are not stored like this. In fact, they're usually put away, but I'm debating which review to do next, and so they kind of move in line. In fact, there's a lot on the table. Usually it's pretty darn clean, but it's kind of messy right now because I got a few knives in today. The boxes are still there, and then I have some coming up for review. So that's the Buck Cirrus over there. Off in the corner here, we've got a couple Spyderco Enduras that I need to review on those. I know there's lots of reviews out there probably on these. By the way, when I do my reviews, I don't really look around and see if there's a review on it already. In fact, I kind of do just the opposite. I don't go watching very many reviews on knives because I don't want to be tainted by what that reviewer says, and then I might subconsciously or consciously parrot what they say. And that's why I say I'm independent. I just like to think independently and give a fresh perspective on knives, on particular models. You know, I may say the same things, I don't know. And if I do, it's just honesty. It's just how I feel about the knife. One thing I don't like about those Spyderco Enduras is their lockup. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's not a great lockup. You can actually flex it. At least on my two. I need to confirm that with some other Enduras. Anyways, I'll talk about that in the review. What do we got going here? First off, that's my digital scale. I do, you know, weight's big to me on all my tactical items. I always know the weight on them. It's a nice scale I got off eBay. We've got A.G. Russell ceramic sticks, Spyderco Sharp Banker over there, rim oil. By the way, on my rim oil, so it doesn't tip over, I always just glue the piece of wood on the base of it. It never tips over that way. I like that. Then when it runs out, I just refill it. Goo Gone. Mandatory things for offices. Let's see, we've got a SOG Flash one there. There's a Camelus Blaze. That's a mid-sized one. It's an okay knife. Okay EDC knife. I'll do a review on that. Cold Steel Spike. I'm debating whether to review that or not. This is a cool knife. I just got this one today. I gotta set this down and take it out. This is a Spyderco Aqua Salt. Yeah, that's a wicked knife. That is a great underwater knife. I'm a certified diver too, and I have gone scuba, and I just love a good dive knife. It's something I've never had, actually. All my dive knives, and I'll show you when I review this, but this will be the best dive knife I've ever had. I don't think you should ever go underwater, especially in shark territory, without a good knife. I kid you not. Yeah, I know what the odds are, but still, I like being armed. What's this? I got this today. This will be in a review. Man, Kershaw Blur in blue. Man, that's a pretty knife. Look at that blue on that. That's just gorgeous. Great knife. I love blurs. I'm a big blur fan. I got several models. You'll see that in the review. Got some cheesy dive knife here. Speaking of, I bought this when I got certified from the dive shop. It's a titanium dive knife and it sucks. It's lightweight though, I'll give you that. It's a Scuba Max. I had Fitz and sharpen it up for me, so it is pretty darn sharp, I'll give you that. And it's very lightweight. Rust proof supposedly. Taiwanese made. But I don't know, it's just not a fast deploying knife. It's okay. For the money I paid for it, it's okay. And let's see. Oh, what do we have here right in the center of the screen? Does anybody recognize that? That right there is my own How You Doing Deja Vu by Benchmade. Love that knife. If you've been watching my videos, you'll see I reviewed this knife at a police supply store, Skaggs to be exact. I did not own the knife when I reviewed it. After handling the knife, I just immediately fell in love with it. It's beautiful. Love that knife. It's just awesome. One thing I didn't say in my review on this knife, by the way, that's really kind of apropos for the design, is you know how I'm big on the tip up carry. I like my clips here on the ends so I can tip up. That way when I bring them out of my pocket, my thumbs, I'm a right-hander, so I can actuate that a lot quicker. By the way, that Deja Vu is a fast blade. However, with the clip being mounted at the pivot end of the Deja Vu, it actually is pretty nice because as you grasp this narrower handle, you don't have a pivot right there in the fat of your hand. It's up here. I could do either way. I would still like it on that end, but I mean, in this particular design, it's not a bad thing. Love the Deja Vu. Yeah, I would like to see jimping right here. Really would like to see that. Really make your hand not slip off that choil. Great blade steel though. It's got that S30V blade steel. Flat grind, fast, tight lockup, 4.5 ounces. Dude, what's not to like on the Deja Vu, really? It's got a couple things, but it's still awesome. Then we got a Streamlight Stylus Pro here. One of my favorite lights. I love that light. Super bright. Oh, and then we got the K-bars, patiently waiting their turn for a review. Why haven't I reviewed the K-bar yet? I know a couple of you guys have emailed me on it. I'm awaiting a couple, actually at least one more version of it. I have like 5 versions, and I kind of want to include them all in the video. That's the game plan at least, and that's why I have not, to this point, reviewed the K-bar. That's a next generation K-bar that I've had, what, 6, 7, 8 years? I forget. Long time. Long time. That's great. And along with that came the other day when I ordered, how you doing? There's a K-bar. Dropping all kinds of stuff. Dropped an AR mag, flashlight. Again, my office normally isn't this messy. It's just I'm busy with work and stuff, and then I review when I have time. Anyways, this is a KBD1. I gotta set this down again so I can get that out of the sheath. It's a two-handed affair. I'll mention that, by the way, in my review. That's a nice knife for the money. That knife right there is only like $55. It's a dedicated fighter. Awesome. I'm going to sharpen that upper bevel on it. You'll see that clip totally sharpened. By the way, that edge, as it came from the factory, pretty darn sharp. Not a bad sheath. I better get going. I'm running out of time. Okay, what else we got here? Oh, there's a Mini Tack by Cold Steel. Great fixed blade backup knife. Super light, very deadly. Got some 550 cord for neck use on it. Not tied, but with a sliding lock, so if someone yanks on it, it'll pull off. What's this? Oh, I'd like to do a review on this. This is a Kershaw Fillet knife. Very affordable knife. Great knife. Super lightweight. The Swiss Army. God, I forget the name of this model. I got them in different colors, and it's awesome. Swiss. Let's see. That's a Smith & Wesson dagger. I might do a review on that. Very inexpensive knife. RTAC 2, waiting its turn to be reviewed. Heavy duty survival knife. Awesome knife. Couple scopes. There's a Glock 17. I just cleaned that. It's got to be getting back to my friend. We went shooting. It's got the laser module on it. It's awesome. SIG P22, waiting a firing pin, or I got to send it back to the factory. I'm out of time, dudes. Anyways, that's the review table. You'll see all this coming to you soon.